Today, many of us are having only partial knowledge over digital data transformation and data management science. These videos would be more helpful to gain knowledge step by step, every stage in detailed manner to focus, exactly, what companies need to implement and follow as per the current industry standards as well as regulatory agencies. Regulatory agencies working for pharmaceutical around the globe, they do expect the transparency in everything pertaining to the activities or related documentation. Before going to the video, subscribe this Pharma Insights and Compliance Systems channel to get most beneficial videos. Thanks everyone for the support. Let's us talk about data integrity, which is critical aspect in understanding by the industry personnel to establish 100% to achieve the high quality standards. Today's topic is what is data integrity? What does the term data integrity mean in the pharmaceutical industry? The way regulatory data is generated has continued to evolve in line with the ongoing development of supporting technologies such as the increased use of electronic data capture, automation of systems, and use of remote technologies, according to the MHRA, as well as the increased complexity of supply chains and ways of working, for example, via third-party service providers. Manual methods with paper records to fully automated systems can all be used to support these styles of working. The basic goal of the regulatory criteria remains the same, to ensure that the data generated is of high quality and integrity. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, what does it mean to have data integrity? Data integrity refers to the completeness, consistency, and accuracy of data for the purposes of this guidance. Attributable, legible, contemporaneously recorded, original, or a true copy, and accurate data should be attributable, consistent, and accurate, ALCOA. According to the Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency. What does it mean to have data integrity? The degree to which data are complete, consistent, accurate, trustworthy, and reliable, and that these attributes are maintained throughout the data life cycle, is known as data integrity. The information should be collected and stored in a safe manner so that it is traceable, readable, recorded in real time, original, or a true copy, and accurate. Data integrity issues are caused by a variety of factors. Let us see what are those. Every year, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, discovers several data integrity flaws during inspections. Despite the fact that most pharmaceutical companies aim to retain accurate records, they nonetheless struggle to manage risk and comply with regulations. The following are some of the most prevalent data integrity issues that businesses face. First point is, keep track of policies that differ from the rules. The FDA and other regulatory authorities have high standards for pharmaceutical data integrity compliance, requiring companies to preserve records that are traceable, legible, contemporaneous, original, and accurate, as well as comprehensive, consistent, and long-lasting. Inadequate data security controls. Keeping backups of data for security considerations is a key aspect of pharmaceutical data integrity. A backup must be a true copy of the original that is kept securely for the required retention duration to meet FDA standards. Data can be mistakenly deleted or rendered unusable due to inappropriate change if you don't have a backup. Employees with insufficient technical knowledge. Many data integrity issues are caused by human mistake, and errors are more frequent when staff lack the necessary training and technical understanding to correctly preserve records. Out-of-date processes. paper records are no longer the best way to keep track of data. Second point is attributable. All data generated or collected must be traceable back to the person who created it. This should detail who did what when and when they did it. This can be done manually by initialing and dating a paper record, or through an electronic systems audit trail. Note: a signature log should be kept to identify the signatures, initials, and / or aliases of people who fill out paper records. During a validation exercise, the person performing the test should initial and date the test results. An authorized user should adjust a setpoint on a process or monitoring system, and the specifics of the change should be noted in an audit trail. Third point is legible. All data must be legible, readable, and long-lasting. Ensuring that records are readable and persistent helps to ensure that they are accessible throughout the data life cycle. This includes storing human-readable metadata to support an electronic record. Consider the following scenario. When filling out records, GDP will always encourage the use of permanent ink. Use a single line to strike out the old record when making modifications to a record. This ensures that the record remains readable. Keeping track of your paper records / forms and formatting them such that there is enough place to record the information. Fourth point is contemporaneous. The term contemporaneous refers to the recording of a result, measurement, or data while the activity is being done. For the data to be reliable, the date and time stamps should be in the order of execution. It's never a good idea to go back in time with data. When performing a validation protocol, for example, tests should be run and the results recorded as they occur on the approved protocol. A date / time stamp should be appended to any data that is logged or testing that is performed electronically. Ensure that the system clocks of electronic systems that log data are synchronized. Consider using a master clock system that synchronizes with the IT network so that wall clocks in labs and processing areas are accurate. Fifth point is original. The media in which the data point is captured for the first time is known as original data, also known as source data or primary data. A database, an established methodology or form, or a specialized notepad could all be examples. It's critical to understand where your original data will be generated in order to preserve its content and meaning. Consider the following scenario. Ensure that the validation test results are documented in the protocol that has been approved. Recording data in a notepad for subsequent transcription can lead to mistakes. If your original data is handwritten and needs to be saved electronically, make a true copy, verify it for accuracy, and then migrate it into the electronic system. Sixth point is accurate. To be accurate, data and records must be free of errors, complete, truthful, and reflective of the observation. It is not recommended to edit without first documenting and annotating the changes. For example, when collecting critical records, use a witness check to ensure data accuracy. Consider how to electronically capture data and check its accuracy. Integrate accuracy checks into the electronic systems architecture. Implement restrictions and verification for manual data entry, such as limiting temperature results to a preset range of 10 to 100 degrees Celsius. Other common problems can also be known. Finally, here are a few examples of when Alcoa isn't employed. resulting in sloppy documentation and data integrity problems. During testing, it's fairly uncommon to see data scribbled on a sticky note or on a notepad. This information is subsequently sent to the protocol or form that has been accepted. It is normal to see previous data wiped out, overwritten, or deleted using correction fluid, often without an initial and date of who made the adjustment, whether it is for lab findings or a validation exercise. Before ending up the video, let us conclude today's topic. We will see back to the elements of data integrity. The degree to which all data, electronic, paper-based, or hybrid, are complete, consistent, and correct throughout the data's life cycle is defined as data integrity. ALCOA is the regulatory body's data integrity standard, and thus the industry norm. Whether the data is electronic, paper-based, or a combination, the elements of ALCOA are the same. A indicates the data is attributable to the person, system, or device that generated it. The data should be captured in such a way that it can be traced back to its source and any changes made should be carefully recorded. L indicates legible and indestructible. Data must be recorded and kept on a long-lasting medium that will allow it to be read for the duration of the project. C indicates contemporaneous. Data should be recorded as soon as it is generated or when an event occurs. O indicates original file. To put it another way, a faithful copy. Data must be used or provided in its original form. A indicates accurate. Data must be double-checked for accuracy. The correctness of the data must be demonstrated through a repeatable calculation, method, or analysis. Thanks everyone watching this video and every subscriber. We will join in the next video on the same key topic with more advanced and beneficial updates. Any comments, please mention in the comments section or email us on qmosinternational@gmail.com. Till then, bye, have a great day.